Okay, guys, so apparently I don't know how to pause a video because it just stopped it and uploaded it. So this is going to have to be a part 2, but you should be used to that with me by now. All right, so the next part is where people got tripped up. So most people were able to choose, multiplication or division, one of the inverse operations, solve the problem, get a reasonable answer, draw the model. The last step really, really, really blew our minds. The last step was just comparing fractions. And yes, I mean exactly that easy. So your job is to draw the fraction model, or if you're just practicing, then use our manipulative, meaning if you've never been in here, math manipulatives, go. We've used the fraction parts before in PolyPad. So this is where I just built the example in Mathagon PolyPad, built the example. Our answer was 2 1/3. So that's what's going to be represented at the top. Let me go back to our Jamboard. So 2 1/3, our answer is on top. And the answer choices I'm going to be able to eliminate by looking at the model that I drew. So I drew exactly 2 holes, exactly the same size, here and here. And really what I'm comparing down here is the fractional parts that make a whole. So my answer was 2 1/3. If I added the other thirds here, the size, of course, if I went all the way to 3/3, it would come down here to the end, but I only have 1 out of 3. That's why I put these fractions on top of each other. So looking at 2 1/3, I need to decide. This between word really confused us. Is my answer, for some people it's a quotient if you divided, some people it's a product if you multiplied, is my answer between 2 whole, which would be right here, and 2 1/4, right here. So I know that 2 1/3 in an equal model is bigger or larger than 2 1/4. So no, my answer is not between 2 whole and 2 1/4. Let me get rid of those lines here so we can look at the next one now. My answer was between 2 1/4, which there's 2 whole. Here's 1/4. So my answer is between 2 1/4 and 2 2/4. Yes, my answer is between those two benchmark fractions. So I'm going to circle my answer, but I want to make sure that no answers describe this solution better. So let me back up. I should probably even use the eraser here instead. So now I'm going to compare the next fraction. It says, does my answer fall between 2 2/4? So here's 2 1/4, 2 2/4. So they're between 2 2/4 and 2 3/4. So this shows the area between 2 2/4 and 2 3/4. No, it does not. That is bigger or larger than my answer. And last, does it fall between 2 3/4, which we just determined where that was? So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. Does it fall between 2 3/4 and 3 whole? And that's way too big. So no. So going back to my answer falling between 2 1/4, which is here, and 2 2/4, which is here, made sense and was reasonable. And that is how we got answer B, by drawing the model to compare the fractions. All right, guys, hope that helped. We will be practicing some more examples in class today.